Every time I put that fragrance on, I smell like an expensive wife, you know? Like, oh my God, who is that? Yes.
Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can.
Okay guys, I'm gonna just jump right into this video. This is a get ready with me video. Me and my husband's going on a date. I love me a good date night. We're going to my favorite restaurant ever, Capitol Grill. If it ain't broke, don't fix, right? I feel like Capitol Grill, unless we've tried so many different steakhouses, and I feel like Capitol Grill is top tier to me. The ambiance, the waitresses, the waiters, like just the environment in general is just always a great experience. I love Capitol Grill. Shout out to Capitol Grill. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys along with me. I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna do a little chit chat, how me and my husband met and all that little cute stuff, you know what I'm saying? So let's just jump right in. Alright, so I just got out of the shower, did my skincare, so I got all my hygienic things out the way. So now I'm gonna start on my makeup. What time is it? Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's 5:41. I'm trying to do my makeup in less than 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, we're going to Capitol Grill. So Capitol Grill is literally one of my top favorite restaurants ever. Like, I could be mad at him and he's like, wanna go Capitol Grill, and I'm like, so Capitol Grill was one of our like first, not our first restaurants we've been to, but like our first like high-end restaurant back in 2013. Together. No, actually, I take that back. Okay, disregard what I just said. But yes, anyway, Capitol Grill is literally like one of my favorite restaurants of all time. They have the best steak, they have the best lamb chops, and yeah, I just freaking love it. When me and my husband first met, our first date night, place that we went to was IPIC. I was so scared when I first met him, you know. It was just like this ball player who was with the Falcons coming to pick me up. You know, seeing where I stayed was kind of scary because at that time, like, football players, athletes in general, just have like bad names. So like when I first like met him, I was like extremely scared because he was literally like my first, not my first football player, because I've dealt with guys before who play football, but that was high school. I never dealt with anyone who was like on a professional level. We exchanged numbers on Instagram, so we met on Instagram, and this was way before Instagram even had DMs. He used to like just randomly comment on some pictures. Like whenever I post a picture, he'll be like one of the first to comment, and it got to a point where it went on for a couple weeks and we were just like flirting our comments. And I remember my sister, I was at my sister's apartment, and she was just like, well, shoot your shot, be the first one to initiate something. And then I did. So in the comments I was like, is this how you're gonna talk to me? I mean, what I said, yeah, so is this how you want to initiate conversation? And then he was like, well, what's your number? And of course I gave it to him because, you know, what's the worst that could happen, you know? Come up missing or something, because I've been through it all. Let's not even go there. And so that was probably the best thing I've done. I gave him my number, and immediately he texted me. He was like, hey, this is Donald, lock me in. Remember those lines? Hey, it's me, lock me in. What else I'm gonna do? Anyway, so I locked him in, and then we just started having conversations. Hold on, I gotta focus with this. I can never do my eyebrows right. When my eyebrows are not done, it's just ghetto, you know, but whatever. So we exchanged numbers, and he would text me, and we'll text. He was one of the ones that had loved conversation, so he didn't mind me asking him questions. Yes, I asked him what was his favorite color question, and he didn't mind answering it, but it wasn't like consistent as always. Again, he was like on a professional level, so when you're in camp, you really don't really have time to like text all the time. And then it wasn't until after camp, when he was released from the football team, he had moved back down here. He asked to see me. Something happened. Oh, you know what? My engine blew the same day he came down here. My engine blew on 95. Thank God I was fine. Nothing happened to me. I was able to pull to the side. And one of my homeboys came and helped me tow it to my mom's house. And you know, I was still texting Donald. I even had a photo shoot same day, which I still end up going to. He would text me. He was like, I wish I could just bring you some ice cream to make you feel better. And it was just like cute little texts. And then it started, he started to call. We'd be on the phone for hours. We even got to a point of falling asleep on the phone. It was just like, it was awesome. And it continued on, you know, and even when he was on different teams and stuff, he continued to stay consistent with me. And it just made me realize like not all athletes are the same. And then fast forward, oh man, I messed it up. And then fast forward to, let me see, 2014. I think I can honestly say that's when I really like fell for him. It was a little after a year. And I had went to Puerto Rico and he was on my ass. Like on my ass. I don't know if it's because like I was going with a group and he was just making sure that I wasn't a thought out there, which I get, you know, if you're gonna put all your eggs in one basket, you want to make sure that she's giving you the same energy, right? And it wasn't until I got back from Puerto Rico with my sisters and them, he told me he loved me. And the way he was like, the way he went about it was like, you love a nigga, don't you? And from there I just knew like, oh man, that's his way of saying I love you, which it was. When I asked him, he was just like, he was shy about it, but yeah, falling in love with me. And then once I figured that, that's when my whole guard went down and went from there. You know, our first date was in 2013. We went to go see Captain Phillips. IPIP was our first place we ever went to. That's how we met on social media. Don't, you know, I always tell people don't sleep on social media. They're like, oh, well, y'all met a long time ago. And I'm like, that doesn't mean that there's not good men out there or good women out there. You can find Mr. Perfect on social media. He could be getting out of a relationship. Even though Donald wasn't getting out of a relationship, but he was talking to someone that didn't go anywhere. The girl happened to have been, I guess in his terms, crazy, and he couldn't deal with that, I guess. And it was just like, I guess, perfect timing, as he say. And we moved back down here. I happened to not be in a relationship. He wasn't in a relationship, so we gave it a go. You know, yeah, it's been awesome since. We just, it's been like what, October 19th will make us officially 9 years, and then September 30th will make us 1 year married. That's another topic I actually want to talk about, marriage, right? Because we've been together for so long, people expect you to get married right away, right? Me and Donald met at, we were like 23, we were both 23. For us, marriage was not on our mind, because again, we were still getting to know each other. We just didn't know what our intentions was. Like, I knew I wanted to be in a long-term relationship. He was in football. Quite honestly, my thing was, if he gets on a team, he's not gonna stay, if you know what I mean. Which was fine, because again, I didn't expect him to be in my life long. So that was that. We've been together 9 years, and people expected us to have been married after like 3-4 years. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen, because Donald's in football. He's still pursuing his long life dream, trying to get back into the NFL. I was still trying to find myself. And I know people can get together and all of it could be all fairy tales and beautiful, whatever. But that wasn't the path God wanted us on, because he still allowed us to continue going our separate path, but together, if that makes sense. Like, I got back into school, researching what I wanted to do for my career. He was still pursuing football, he even went overseas to play. And by like maybe the 5th year, I think, when everything had slowed down with football, it got to a point when we both were like, I can see myself with this guy, because this was a year after we started living together. We didn't start living together until our 4th year together. I mean, yeah, 4th year together we started living together. And I feel like when you know you want to marry someone is when you really live with them and you can deal with this person forever. It wasn't until, yeah, we started living together and we realized, like, yeah, after a year we could live together, we could be together for a long time. But that doesn't necessarily mean he has to propose right away. I was waiting, but I'm gonna still allow a man to be a man and make that decision on his own, because again, God has that date, and when a man's ready, he's ready, right? Our 5th year, and then it wasn't until our 6th year anniversary. When we hit 6 years is when he proposed. How did he propose? So I'm one of those girls where I don't like a huge crowd. I don't like all the attention on me. I don't like being pulled here, being pulled there. No. He knew that from the jump, because we've had conversations about, you know, would you like to have like a big engagement? I'm like, no, absolutely not. That's not something that I dream of. Although it's nice when you see it on social media, you see it in movies. But for me, no. Because my anxiety will go through the roof, and I don't like it. We hit 6 years on October 19th. He proposed on October 20th. Reason being is because the ring wasn't ready until the next day. On our anniversary, we normally go to dinner or whatever like that. Our anniversary, we didn't go to dinner, and I was pissed. He took me to the movies to see The Joker. Why the freak would I want to go to the movie theater on our 6-year anniversary? I was pissed. I was so mad at him. Like, I had a headache at the theater. Like, I had a headache. Mind you, I'm pissed, and he's freaking out because the ring wasn't ready. He's like, fuck, fuck, this girl's probably pissed at me, think I don't want to marry her, blah blah blah. Because I just had that feeling that he would, because I'm like, I want to get my nails done and stuff like that. It's 6 years, like we're both ready, like we both are at a point of ease. He's finally retired football, and I finally know the path that I want to be on with my career, blah blah blah. So, and I'm like, all right, this motherfucker ain't gonna propose to me. So he didn't that day. Not saying that it was his fault, but the ring wasn't ready. So he's like, he said he's like in cold sweat in a theater, and I'm pissed, and I'm watching this long ass Joker movie, although it was good, so whatever. And then the next day, I didn't say nothing to him. I was pissed. I was so pissed. Actually, I got my nails done the next day. I don't know why I didn't get my nails done the day of our anniversary, but I got my nails done the next day, which I guess worked out better. So now after I got my nails done, I went to take a nap because I was pissed. It was like middle of the day, I'm taking a nap, and he wakes me up. He, oh, what am I doing? He wakes me up out of my nap. He was like, hey, I got something to show you. And I'm like, what is it? He's like, just come, I have to show you in person. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get out of bed and I follow him to the other room. And he sits me down on the stool, and he gets down on one knee, and he asks me, I don't even know what he said. I just went into like this whole bliss of tears, smiling, and I'm like, yay, bestie finally proposed to me. So it was awesome. So that's when he sat down and told me everything about like how the ring wasn't ready on time, and it's just all of it. He was just like, dinner is at this time. So I was just like, okay, I need to call my mom. So that's the first person I called. He had already told my older sister, so my older sister had already knew. She had already seen the ring. I think he had already went and showed her the ring and everything. He told his best friends. So yeah, that's how he proposed. And I went to come to my mom, and of course she happens to not be home when I like popped up on her. So I told my grandma, and of course she's like, oh, it's about time. So, you know, being happy, patience. So yeah, so that was how he proposed to me. And honestly, it was the most beautiful thing ever. I can't do a makeup and talk. This is why I don't do chit chat, get ready with me, because I'll get all sidetracked and stuff when I'm doing get ready with me and end up forgetting to do certain steps. And I know people be like, oh, after you get married, things change. When me and Donna got together, the main thing he always did was text me, good morning, babe, have a great day. Hasn't changed. It has not changed at all. He still texts me, good morning, babe, have a great day. Still tells me he loves me, how beautiful I am, and vice versa, because my baby is fine as hell. And I'm gonna tell him when he's fine as fuck, you know what I'm saying? The point of this all is to tell people that your man, your husband is out there for you. Sometimes it just takes time. Sometimes maybe it's just focusing on yourself first. Focus on yourself first, and eventually God will send your husband to you. That year before I met Donald, I was in a situationship, and I was badly hurt. I was hurt because I remember my cousin even telling me, like, you really crying about this N-word? I really was crying about this dude. And I'm like, why? So it took me, I would say, 2 weeks for me to realize I'm really crying over a bum ass dude, right? And after those 2 weeks, sometimes you just gotta allow yourself to go through the emotions of a breakup. You can't just, you know, oh, okay, I'm better after somebody tell you to get better, you know? And like, no, you have to go through the emotions and realize, like, girl, what you crying over this dude for? So that's what I had to do. So I finally got myself together. In the midst of me getting myself together, I had to talk with God. And I'm just like, you know what? I need to get back into God. I need to get back into serving God. And for me, getting back to serving God does not mean getting back into church. I had to start believing in men upstairs to allow myself to really start loving myself again. And that's the path I started to go on. I started to get back in with God, loving myself again, figuring out all the things that made me happy. I got back into school, researched what I wanted to do in career, even though I'm not even doing it anymore. Like, I got back into those things, and in the midst of that, that's when I felt like God thought I was ready for a man like Donald. I met Donald online. People like, oh, you think if they have Instagram? No, when a person's for you, God's gonna put you in the same path as that person for you guys to meet. He will push you. He will definitely push you to go initiate conversation, because that person is actually for you, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense with all this. Never give up, because there are good men out there. That good man may be getting out of a bad relationship right now. That good man may have 3 kids. It's like someone was like, it's like no one can really see me in my window. It's like a sliding glass door in front, behind the camera. It's like no one can see me, but it's like the guy is having his dog do his duty, and it's like he was looking dead at me. So I'm just like, bro, can he see me? But he's walking away now. That was weird. Sometimes people be like, oh, I can't have a man with kids. Sometimes that good man may end up with having kids. You may have missed your opportunity because he has kids. I understand why. I mean, me personally, would I? Probably not, even though I have past situationships, they had kids, but they never really brought them around me because I didn't care to be around them. But I'm just throwing things out there, like your future husband may be married and seeking a divorce soon, or on his 3rd kid and the mother ends up, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So there are good men out there. Even with everything I've been through in past situationships, I never gave up hope. Never. I always be like, okay, whatever, I need to get my stuff together. And once you start to get your stuff together, you start to attract better. You may think like, oh no, it's not me, baby, it could be you. It could be you. So child, don't flatter yourself, honey. Sometimes you may be the problem. You may need to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I always used to tell myself to accept accountability. And I knew sometimes I was the issue. And I had to get myself together. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm trying to let this dry out. So I'm gonna get back on camera once it's dry. Alright, now that I feel like some of it has already dried, I go back in with my spray and wet my face. And I go in with the damp beauty blender. It's not too damp, but damp enough. Bad. And start blending. But yeah, girls, don't lose hope. Do not lose hope. But then again, ain't nothing wrong with being single for a long time either. You don't need a man. Only if you want a man. Women can survive without men. That's for sure. And I can't stand the ones that be like, they can't stand to not like they need a man because of like sex. I'm like, there's too many toys in this world for you to be hopping from man to man just because you're horny. A whole toy could give you an orgasm within 5 seconds. You can go to sleep. You ain't gotta worry about the headache of a man, and if you come, especially if it's a man that can't keep his thing in the pants, and now you're dealing with a man who possibly could give you some sort of like sexually transmitted disease. That's not how you want to live your life, honey. Like, have fun, but have some self-respect too, you know? Okay. I feel like all this is like, all right, so after that's all blended, I like to go in with another concealer that's a little lighter, like a shade lighter, and then put that here. Not too much. This is only for like date nights. I'll go all out, you know what I'm saying? Because you always want to look dateable, honey, married or not. You go on a date, you look your best, always. You go on a date with your friends, your girls, you look your best, honey. Don't let nobody tell you to do less. Don't let nobody tell you to do less. You're a bad bitch. You're gonna always be a bad bitch. And then I like to go in with my Laura Mercier. This one's in translucent, honey. I think I have a makeup tutorial, even though I probably am at a point using new products. But if you want to see my makeup, my everyday makeup, let me know in the comments and I'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn makeup from little on me? Let me know. It's so crazy because everybody has their like way of doing makeup, and quite honestly, I usually like to put all my cream bases on first, or liquid bases, however you want to freaking call it. But I totally forgot. My ass keeps talking and I get distracted easily. I'm gonna do my cream contour after this. Not like it's gonna look bad, is it? I doubt it. Another question that I have for some of the ladies: why do some women want men to provide so much in a relationship, but they can't provide that same energy? That's what I want to know. Why can't women provide that same energy, but they want men to provide it? You know what I'm saying? Why is it always money, money, money? When a man asks, what do you provide in a relationship? You can't always say your looks. What I provide in a relationship is peace, passion, support, good home-cooked meal, a listening ear, you know? Not always about a pretty face sometimes. And sometimes it's not always, even though the way to a man's heart is his stomach, but you gotta provide more than that. You gotta provide a lot more than that, because a man, I feel like, can sometimes get bored. Not all men though, I'm not speaking on all men, but it's rare to find men these days, because they don't make them like my husband no more, I will tell you that much. Because from what I hear with women and their issues with men. Sometimes I'm like, god damn, I'll be done stay single for the rest of my life having to deal with anything out here. Even the ones that are married, it's like, bro, why did you even get married? Why be crazy girl. I do pray for some of these people out here though. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. And even the women now, women just out here pimping these dudes. It's too crazy out here. There's too many murder suicides going on around here to be out here trying to one up a dude. There's too many good men out here to be trying to give the same energy to a dude. You know what I'm saying? Way too many good men out here. And if you haven't come across these good men, then focus on you. Just focus on yourself, sis. That's all I can really say. When you focus on yourself, that right person will come. I've noticed, like, when I do this, my face is a lot more sculpted. I never really used to do this often. I feel like I would still look crazy, but this is still wet. I never really used to be into blush like that until like TikTok, but it seems like the girls like the more blush the better, so we're gonna try that tonight. Actually, let me blend this. Where's my, I didn't put on no foundation today. Wow. But yeah, I didn't put on no foundation today, right? I have to go back and look at the video. See, I'm not doing these get ready chit chats no more because I get so distracted. I don't know what the heck I did. I feel like it's a lot, but I guess it'll come all together later. So let me finish everything and then I'm gonna get back on camera once I'm done.
Yeah, fucking bitch, I'm not nice. I'm the shit.
Alright, so this is how, I feel like it's too bright right now. Let me turn this off. Oh no. Alright, so this is how we're looking. And I have my hair in curls right now. I mean curls, rollers. So I thought about keeping it in there for a little bit longer. But let's talk about this Megan Thee Stallion album, right? You know what? I'm gonna take them out right now. This Megan Thee Stallion album is her best album so far. Like, I know this is her sophomore album and this is her best album. And as a fan, I am so proud of her work. So proud. And I hate the fact that I feel like someone like Megan is being sabotaged, you know? And Megan should be bigger than what she is. If you ask me, I think she is a true better rapper than Nicki Minaj. Fight me. She is. And she has an all-around relatable personality. Same with Cardi B and Doja Cat. But we all know why Doja Cat is in the position she is now right now, unfortunately. It's an unfortunate situation. I do feel bad for her. And I do hope the world can forgive her for her mistakes, because we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. If you could sit up here on camera and say that you are the most perfect person in this world, well, kudos to you. Not all of us are. And she made a mistake. And I do feel like people should forgive her. But back on this Megan Thee Stallion album, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion album is by far one of her best works. It's I probably only skipped 1 or 2 songs, but yeah, best album in a long time, since like Cardi B's album, because to this day I still play Cardi's album and there's not one song that I skip on there, not one song. But yeah, I am so proud of Megan as like a hottie. Is that what her fan base is called? I don't know if I'm going to be associated with a fan base, because fan bases are just obnoxious. They start unnecessary beef, and what makes it worse is that these celebrities don't really clear it up. You know, and that's what happened with this whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi B thing. I feel like that started with really the fans, and that's unfortunate too. But as you start to see one other female rapper cry about certain things, you start to realize, like, I see why a lot of people don't really mess with her. Anyway, 10 out of 10 I give Megan Thee Stallion her newest album. 10 out of freaking 10. All right, so this is how we're looking right now. I don't know, I feel like I don't know how we're looking. I feel like it's too fluffy on the bottom. No, let me go do my edges. I'll be right back. So I am all done with my hair. I did my edges. I don't know how to do all the little swoopy swoop that everybody be doing, so that bitch got slicked back. And yeah. And as far as like lip liner, I don't really have any like lip pencils, so I use the concealer, which honestly it gave me more of like a nude look. I wasn't going for it, but I like it. So let me know if you guys want me to do a full beginner friendly makeup tutorial. I can show you guys how I do my makeup, like step by step, I guess. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm wearing. So if you watch some of my get ready with me, you know where this dress is from. If not, I'll have the get ready with me on the screens here somewhere. And then I have bronze watch, as well as some earrings, and as well as my heels. So I don't really know what purse to wear with this outfit, but we'll figure it out when I put it on. So I am all done getting dressed. This is the dress I'm wearing tonight. The dress is from Shein. Again, I'll have the try on haul. That way you guys can check out my try on haul and click on the link to this dress. But yeah, I'll be wearing it with these heels. And again, I still haven't picked out the purse, but I'll do a final picture and I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. So yeah, so I'll show you guys the final look once I'm done editing and all that good stuff. And then I may take you guys along with me, or at least along the car ride to the restaurant. I don't know, I may bring the camera in the restaurant. I don't know how that'll go. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So before I leave, I want to show you guys the fragrance. It never fails, right? It's every video where I'm fucking up a word. Anyway, I'll be wearing Valentino fragrance tonight. Shout out to my girl Ariel. She got this for me for my birthday, but this was one of the things I did want, but I never went and got because I don't know. But she got this for me. Shout out to her. She's one of the only girls, well, the only girl who I'll allow to braid my hair, and she kills it. So if you guys remember the locks I had, as well as side braids, any type of braids, she's done it. So shout out to her. Go make sure you go follow her. If you're down in West Palm Beach, make sure you book her, period. But yes, I'll be wearing Valentino today, and plus my husband loves to smell on me. So, and I did figure out what bag I wanted to wear with this dress. I didn't feel like white would have been too much, so this bag I'm gonna be wearing, it's like a see-through black bag. I have gold trims around it, and it's clear handle. You want me to vlog? Okay.
You gotta show me the bag.
Okay, so we're gonna be picking out my husband's outfit because he thinks what I have on right now. Why? Okay, I have to go back out. So he wants my reaction as to, because I'm not gonna lie, when I do go out, I am gonna go all out. Not only because of that, like I'm filming, so I want to look my best, but it makes it harder for him to find something to wear. He tries to match my fly. Tom, you ready? It's too tight. I have to watch. I have to see. Which one is? When did it? Oh, was that one of the ones that you ordered that was too tight, or did you gain weight?
No. Remember, this one was a little tight around the chest area.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
I remember this the one I put on. Like,
not that one.
I ain't know.
I'm trying to tell you anything.
What?
You guys gonna have to drop down.
Huh?
I had to drop down a little bit.
This one was.
That would fit.
This is the medium though.
Yeah, but that'll fit you once you drop down. So I wouldn't get rid of that.
No, I ain't getting rid of that. I still got a small shirt in there that I want to wear.
Oh, you got to get down to it. You got until December 20th. That won't go with your dress pants.
You think so?
No. Your dress pants is way too tight, so you'll look like one of the Caribbeans.
Okay, now I like this shirt for sure. Which?
That's nice, but your pants look navy from here.
Navy?
Yeah, it's black, right?
Yeah, it's black.
Okay. That looks nice. You don't got a button down?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a button down there.
That's a nice shirt.
You like the shirt?
Yeah, it's a nice shirt.
If I'm gonna go with anyone, it'll probably be this one because it's just like it's a real clean, casual look. So yeah, that's it. It won't match you, but I still look nice myself.
You can always look nice. It's just, you know, you like when it's like Capital Girls one-on-ones that you kind of.
The thing, like, this is a great Capital Grill shirt. I'm just trying to match what you're going with. This is a great Capital
Yeah,
Grill
it's
shirt.
very nice. Why you took it off?
Huh?
Why you took it off? Are you still going?
I'm just showing you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like
I feel like it's an outgoing shirt. But
it is. I don't even know what kind of pants you'd wear with that.
I'm like.
Let's see.
I got the shirt. I was kind of like,
It's really nice. I think that's one of the ones where
it's like when I'm gonna wear this shirt when we have our baby shower.
well, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. When we do have a baby shower, like the theme I do like is that teddy bear theme. So like the all new. So yeah, you could actually save that for that day, sometime next year.
But
that one's nice.
This is like.
That's nice. I feel like that one is more. How do you feel with it? Too tight or?
Hot.
Oh, if you're gonna feel hot, then.
That's the only thing about it. Like,
yeah, it's not hot in there, but.
It's not that I'll get hot with this.
Yeah, cause too much movement. Cause you know I'm gonna ask for pictures outside, so you're gonna already start sweating. And it's very humid outside too, especially since it's been raining. What about that gray? Oh, it's long sleeve too. Never mind. I was gonna say that gray long sleeve, but it was like light. Yeah, it was like a light gray long sleeve shirt. That one, the one you're holding. No, that one. Yeah, maybe too hot on you. Is that the medium?
Well, this one's not bad because it's a light shirt.
Yeah. You didn't shave your chest.
I'm not saying the chest. That's how it works right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's business on shit.
All right. Okay.
You like this better?
I like that better. Yeah. Cause I like when it's like, cause like the collar, I'd be feeling like that's church.
That's church?
Yeah. Like with the gray, you give me more chestnut now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have more chestnut look on the best man when he was walking out after he beat Tay Diggs' ass. When he get you some Thursday boot shoes.
Well, I'm about to get them fucking black shoes.
Black ones, sorry guys.
I
I actually got an email from them.
I've been eyeing them bitches for a minute now. And I was like, and you got them, what you got? How much for them for 2 weeks? Shit.
It's like $30 every two.
$24.
24? You guys, that 4 payment thing, it's dangerous. It's so dangerous. That's what we be on. We like, it's like, you have it, but it's like, why do you want to spend the whole thing right there, you know?
Yeah, they have it for, what color? What?
The brown? No. You had to do black.
Black?
Do the Fossil. People be sleep on Fossil watches. Fossil watch, yeah, like Fossil has the best watches, I would say. Like, in my opinion, like Movado is a little above, I feel, but Fossil, I feel like it's that sleek, nice gentleman watch. So ladies' Christmas is coming up, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how you just cut your beard and it's like, whoop. And beard say, you got me messed up.
That big girl been so fast, boy. And even shit, that maybe like a week.
Okay, so we did pick out a shirt, and it was one of my old favorite shirts that he always wear, because it just, you know, it just gave him that grown man. You know what I'm saying? I love it about him. So yeah, that's it. I'm thinking I may bring you guys along with me. Babe, should I bring the camera with me to Capitol Grill?
Bring it to Capitol Grill?
Yeah, you think, or should I just cut it short here?
What you doing?
I don't know. I was just like, do I want to, or should I just bring it along to the car?
Bring it along.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're just gonna cut it short here. Cause it's really, what else is gonna be in the car unless I show you guys exactly how to get there, and just look up Capitol Grill, Palm Beach Gardens. So thank you guys so much for watching this get ready with me, I guess. Yeah, get ready with me, get ready with us, you know. Again, stay tuned for the pictures. I don't know if I'm gonna add the pictures to the screen, or I'm just gonna have you guys check out my Instagram to view the pictures. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything else or any videos you guys would like to see more of. I know the try on hauls have been doing a lot better than any other videos, so if there's any clothing companies you guys want me to try, let me know down in the comments. All right, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.
Woman, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman.